Man, it looks hazy in here. This room, yellow room. Wait for some people to get in here. Just got done making a video I'm gonna post later this weekend. Hello, hello. See one in here. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm on my daughter's computer. I don't think she turned the sound down. I hope not. I think there's a few lives going on right now. I don't know if people are jumping around. I was just on a live with a new guy I've never been with, Billy's Big Top. I think he's called. Real nice guy. Maybe a moderator, first time on there. His first live. It was pretty cool. He liked me, I guess. So I got to be his moderator. That's what I need to make as moderators when I get some. I've only did one live so far. 2 people on here. Hope everybody's doing good on this late night Valentine's Day. My wife had some flank steak waiting for me with some good vegetables and sauteed mushrooms. I love mushrooms. Most people don't like them. They don't like the texture of them. They were good. And the other night when I jumped on, I guess it's a weeknight, I had like 11 people in here in the first 30 seconds. Like I said, people might be doing lives tonight. I think Killer Whale was doing a live and Tony Sue was doing a live. I think a couple of them that I follow. This one might be a flop tonight. I got 2 faithful people here. That green thing looks like I got a hat on my head, my big bald head. On Me Travels. Hey, how are you doing? Oh yeah, you better you better get some sleep if you haven't gotten any sleep yet. What time is it where you're at? Hey, Sister Heather, how are you? Glad to see you. I didn't talk to you today. Happy Valentine's Day. Yep, Valentine's. My wife had some flank steak and some mushrooms and vegetables when I got home. So we ate that with our daughter. So we had all 3 of us had Thanksgiving dinner. My son went to Washington, D.C. to hang out with his friends because he wanted to hang out with a couple of the guys. This is a yellow room. This is my wife's office. So I don't know. I got some different lights going on. I turned the one off behind me. She usually works. So I guess it's just kind of yellowish mood lighting. Yeah. You had whitefish in northern Michigan? Ooh, whitefish. I love fish. I can eat some fish. People think I'm nuts. I'd rather eat fish. Really? It looks purple? Yeah, okay. I do see some purple now. So her blinds are purple looking. All her paperwork here is purple looking. Ooh, you had a tooth taken out? Yeah, I had a tooth taken out last Monday. I'm not in pain, but it feels like there's a big crater there and it's food gets down in it. Ooh, yeah. Take your antibiotics. Don't stop taking it. Oh, it's 1 a.m. there. Yeah. It's 8 o'clock here, so 1 a.m. I hope to be sleeping. Hopefully don't get called by my job or anything like that. Usually get some sleep there on Me Travels. Wow. Where are you at? You're 1 a.m. So you're over in across the pond somewhere. Oh yeah, UK. Okay, duh. You doing okay? Oh, that's good. Some people stay up a lot, so I'm not. I know how to sleep at night. Uh, I usually wake up sometimes at 3 in the morning though, and wonder, am I gonna go back to sleep? Hey, hit those like buttons when you come in here if you can. I need to get some. Need to get some moderators or something. I'm gonna try to do this. I don't even know how to do this moderator thing. Dang, I wanted to make some people moderators. 10 degrees up there, Heather. Okay, you're in Liverpool. Wow. You're in a motel or a hotel tonight, Heather? Just hit it. Heather, I'm trying to make you a moderator. Okay, Heather, you're a moderator now. You can help watch out for me. James, what's up, family? Yes. I need to. James, I didn't know if he would be on here tonight or not. Moderator. Watch out for the. I talked to James a little bit today on the phone. He was traveling, trying to get back home. Hey, James, did you pass your test? I hope so. Oh, you're on a weekend getaway. That's awesome. Man, I love going away. We're getting ready to go to Texas. I'm going to meet James on March 1st, Heather. I'm going to go where he lives and meet him. Yes, you got a wrench. I need good people to watch out for me. You know, my first live the other night, I got that troll on here. He didn't start anything, but he was trying to get there. So, yeah. On Me Travels from the UK. Yes. UK, James and Heather are two of my closest brothers and sisters on here. I know them real good. Hey, Cody. Oh, man. Cody. Old man. Yep. You're a troublemaker, man. Cody will admit he's a troublemaker and everybody else is mean. He's funny. I need to, yes. Because I do watch your videos and you watch my videos. I wrench you out there. You should wrench your family. Next comment should show up. Got to have moderators. I know that from going on Tony Sue's and yes, you're a troll, Cody. You're not getting rich. Oh my gosh, you cracked me up, dude. Yeah, Friday night I didn't know how many I would get on here. I figure I would give it a try. I just made a video that I'm not gonna post yet. I want to do some editing with some words in it. It connects to my last video. I think I'm gonna do a third video on it. I know certain people, if they see it, certain Christians, they're gonna give me a thumbs down. I got 3 thumbs down on the last one. Who are you talking to, Heather? That's funny. Somebody, 2 of them left us. Did On Me Travels? Did you go to bed? You're still on here now. I think Cody went away. James might have lost signal where he was at. I think he's home with the family now. He's always gone all week, so he needs to probably hang out with the family a little bit. You're talking to me. No. James, you're still here. Okay, now I'm back up to 4 people. Maybe that's just how, I don't know, shows up. But I know sometimes when I'm on lives, I will click out and go check something real quick or comment on somebody's video, the new sub or something, well, I'll go watch something and comment so they know I was there, because that's how you gain friends, if you're trying to connect with people and get more. So you click in and out of the lives. That's one way to do it. See, it just went down to 2 again, then back up to 3. So I wonder where Steve Parks is tonight. Where's Steve at? James, what time did you make it home, buddy? I didn't call you good buddy. I called you buddy. I know you don't like to be called good buddy. She's sinless? Yeah. Ain't nobody sinless, brother. I don't know why people think that. Yeah. Wow. She called you a liar and condemned me to hell. Yeah, people try to think that they have the power to send someone to hell. It's thank God that the creator is our judge and not a person. Because I know many would send me to hell. Job was sinless? No. Well, a lot of people think because he was the devil was allowed to mess with him that, I guess, and he wasn't sinless, but God let him. But no, every man that's ever walked the earth was sinless. I mean, Enoch was taken out before death. He never died, but it said he walked upright with God in God's eyes. But I'm sure he had to sin because every man sinned. Oh, you don't have any snow in the UK? I'm in Virginia, and we've only had a dusting here. My parents are 4.5 hours away from here. They got pounded today, but they're up in the mountains. Not one is sinless. You're right. Job's sin not is what she was saying last night. Yeah. Uh, it, I've had Christians and brothers and sisters come into my church, and the pastor walks up to them. They're like, "I don't have any sin." I just look at them like everybody has sin. As long as we're in this flesh, we're going to be sinning. God says that we're supposed to live in the spirit, and it helps us to understand when we get ready to walk into that sin or we just did and we feel regret over it. We can't just live in it, definitely not. That's where a lot of Christians get stuck with the grace and the once saved, always saved, eternal security, how they miss the eternal security and once saved and the preservation of the saints. I don't know how they miss that. Sean is mean. Who you call mean now? Yes, I love snow. I can't get enough snow. Actually, Heather, I put that in my view later, so I'm definitely going to watch it. I just made another one tonight. I want to do some editing on. I don't want to post it right away because I just posted the one, 2 days ago, and already got 123 views on it. I think Steve's going to put out a video tonight or tomorrow. So I've been waiting for that because I talked to Steve early this morning. He had me message him, video message on Facebook this morning. He said something was wrong with his video, so he told me to call him, and he was upside down. He's just being goofy, And he talked to me from the Dunkin' Donuts in Tampa, but his phone's always dying, so he's always can spend like a minute with you. His phone's dead. I think the man needs a new phone or something. He needs an iPhone, something that lasts a little bit longer. I'm surprised he's not on here tonight. Who knows? He doesn't work on Fridays. He might be working on his video. I'm not sure. I love the snow, man. They said we were going to get more snow than we've ever had in this area this year, and we got a dusting. I'd like to drive up to my parents and go to the snow up in West Virginia, but my mom, she's not allowed to have any visitors. She just got out of the hospital a couple weeks ago. She's not allowed to leave the house. Her immune system is very low, so. Hey, the devil can't stand in the truth. He just can't stand there firm with it. Yep. When you preach truth, man, it's hard for pray for the enemy to stand there and fight it. But when another one that says they are Christian get mad at truth. When they get mad, it shows a lot. I mean, when people come and tell me I'm wrong, I try to respond gracefully, and see where they're at, and what's going on. Snowshoeing. Yeah, God loves everybody. Some of us are in different places in our walk, but it amazes me at some that just want to come at us, and when we preach the grace and the truth on it and the security of it, they just want to fight. Yeah, we're all false prophets. I never claimed to be a prophet either, right? I preach the truth. Just like on my videos, man, I don't want anything that I don't think is sound doctrine. I have a hard time. I got friends that are Calvinists, and they believe they're the Calvinist views, and I see the Calvinist views, and I know where they're coming from, but I don't like to get into the part where somebody might think that God's chosen some people and not chosen others, because I don't believe that at all. And I know why they see it in Scripture with the predestination and the election and all, but you got to look at that stuff a different way. Cody. You're a false teacher. Yep, if you know who Jesus is and know he's the way, you know your path. It doesn't matter what anybody says. Put in $10 for Steve's new phone. Yeah. You're going to take a lot of $10 to get him a good phone. I don't know what he's on. I don't know. I know he's not on a flip phone because he records all his videos on the phone. So I think he's on an Android. I don't understand any of those things. Hey, Lloyd. Hello, man. Good to see you. I know you. I see you on Sister Marie's lives. Yep, singing to the Creator. Y'all connect if you're not connected. And I know most of you probably see each other on Sister Marie's. Just stumbling through. Yeah, that's how I find lives sometimes. Sometimes I get lives I'm not even subscribed to the person. I watch them, I talk to them, and if they're good people, I subscribe to them. And you pick up subscribers, other people that follow you, which is good. It helps you grow and get your word out there. You talking about Sister Marie Cody that's singing to the Creator. She does a live 4 days a week. I don't know how to pin her on there. She's good at that. She will shout out your channel, show a little bit of it, and just shout you out where people will connect with you. She's got a good community on there. Sometimes she does her lives while she's riding her horse. I don't know how she does that, but she's awesome. She sings a little bit. She'll shout out your channels. She'll get into like a Bible study. Everybody, she has a lot of moderators because you'll get the trolls on there for sure. They love to show up there and cause trouble. Heather, do you know how to pin Maria's channel in the link or for Cody? She's singing to the Creators. Her photo is like a cartoon lady in a pink dress. She's been on for a while. She does lives Monday through Thursday at noon until like 3. Yeah, I figured you might know how to do it, Heather. I would probably have to leave the live stream for me to figure it out. Oh, Lloyd's got snow also. I was watching a pastor in Indiana today do his video, and he had lots of snow. He was inside, but he had a sliding glass door behind him. It was just snow everywhere outside. It was cool. On Me Travels. Be right back. 1 a.m. there. I'd be sleeping. Staying on here. I got 5 on here. 4 thumbs up. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. These lives, they I guess Sister Marie said this gets you some watch hours. I just want the channel to grow so I can get the word out there on God's word, Oh, yeah, cold rain. Okay. I thought Heather saw You new upload. Lots of snow. Did you watch the Super Bowl? Go Chiefs, go Chiefs. Was waiting 7 years. I love seeing the Chiefs win. I did watch parts of the Super Bowl. I've been kind of protesting the NFL a little bit. I'm a Giants fan, so it's kind of hard to watch. But I was so happy the Chiefs made it, and I definitely wanted them to win. I cheered when they were winning. Yes, yes. Heather did upload it. Is that Sister Marie's link, Heather? You just put up for Cody. Cody be on there starting trouble. I saw Cody on Diamond Justifications page. Cody, I'm gonna block you, man. Yes, they do suck. Seven's guy's number, amen. The Giants suck. Yes, they do. Man, Eli Manning just retired too. Guy won 3 Super Bowls and lost one. They have 3 Super Bowls, 4 Super Bowls he went to. It was great why it happened. All right, cool, Heather. Anybody can connect on her page. Yeah, Cody. Heather posted Marie singing to the Creators channel for you if you want to get on her lives, man. You'll grow. If you got a channel. I don't know, Cody. You even do videos? I think you just watch them, don't you? Yeah, Heather's way up there in Michigan. She gets lots of snows. Are you farther north tonight, Heather, than where you live? You up around the Canadian border? I got friends that live in Montana. They right on the Canadian border. They're always going into Canada and staying at these nice places. They go across the border, and the places look like they're built inside of the mountain. With the windows on one side and then the mountain on the back side. It's really cool. Take their two. They got a couple kids. They go up there in and out of the country. Me and my wife thought about moving to Montana, but now our daughter's moving to Texas in 2 weeks. So now my wife wants to go south. I don't know if that'll work. I don't like hot weather. If it's 50 degrees, I'm fine. It gets much warmer now. I don't like it. 70's comfortable, but I'm a hoodie guy. See, I love wearing hoodies year round. Up north, I'd have to wear big coats. I'm not a big coat person either, but I do love the outdoors. You're across one of the bridges now. I've been on the Windsor Bridge. Goes into Canada out of Detroit. I was there back in the last time I was there back in probably '84. Maybe sooner than that. My great grandmother lived in Detroit. Used to love going to the city of Detroit. My great grandfather was a Detroit police officer. San Antonio. My wife likes San Antonio. My wife's been to Texas a lot for business, and she says that my hair would curl down there. I don't like the heat. It's humid down there. James trying to get me to move to I don't know where my phone is. I hear my phone going off. Oh, there it is. Somebody's at my front door, I guess. I don't know. Let me check here. My ringtone goes off for no reason at all sometimes. Nobody at my front door that I can see. That thing goes crazy. I think reflection or something, or a moth flies by and it sets it off sometimes. Okay, you're close to 40 inches. Lake Superior. I was in Buffalo 2015. Was that Lake Superior on the Buffalo side? My name is Rodney Lloyd. Rodney. Rodney. I don't say it right. Okay, Heather. I don't know why my ringtone went off. I was like, "Where's my phone?" I usually keep it in my hoodie pocket, but I had it in my sweatpants. I'm not in uniform tonight. I'm used to usually do a lot of videos in uniform when I got downtime at work, but home relaxing tonight. My wife, I thought she wanted to go out tonight for Valentine's Day, but she said it's too cold. So, yeah, Lloyd, I don't know. I don't like my name. I wish my mom would have named me something else. My name is very common. Last name's Jones, so very common name. So I have no police record, but some agencies say I do. I've never committed a felony, but I've never been to Texas before, but I have something on my record in Texas. I'm going to Texas in 2 weeks for the first time, but the record shows way back in I think late '80s. So it's been hard. I can't even get a police department to really bring me in because they say I have to get that cleared because I've tried to get into law enforcement and it just doesn't happen. Joe Jones, yeah. She could have named me some weird name, but back I was born in '67. Man, they just threw out common names. I told my wife I was going to name my son Parnelli Jones or something like the race car driver. Yeah, those lake effect snows. I was in Buffalo in 2015. There was snow piled up in the Walmart parking lot as high as the lights in the parking lot. Almost they just stack it up there. And it snowed the whole time I was there. So I got the effect of Buffalo. I went to a Buffalo Sabres game, but the wind wasn't blowing. Like I've always saw videos of the '70s of people fighting the snow to go to a Buffalo game or they're walking around. I got to go to the Anchor Bar where they invented buffalo wings and back in 1967 also. 67 was a good year. Is James still on here? James leave. I got 6 people on here, 5 thumbs up. That's a lot of snow, isn't it, Lloyd? Buffalo had snow like that years ago, probably early 2000, man. People were shoveling off the roofs of their house trying to get the snow off because it was so heavy. And they were shoveling snow for days. It just kept snowing. Lake effect snows. Oh, yeah, James still here. James, I know you're at home. I don't know. You're probably sitting in the recliner. Aren't you taking it easy? You in until Sunday, or you got to go back out Sunday afternoon, Monday? What? My son made it home early this morning, took a nap, and then went out with his friends. Hey, On Me Travels UK, go get some sleep, please. You need some sleep. God bless you. 1 a.m., probably 1:30 there now. Get some sleep. Where is Steve Parks tonight? 10 feet of snow. Where? In Michigan or Canada? No, you're not, James. You better not be getting back in that truck. Dude, don't even. You could have got home sooner today if you didn't have to take that test. But I know doing what I do for a living, I got to do tests every 2 years. Then every year I got to requalify with my firearm. So that's all. That's the fun part about it, though. Except you got to go to class for 4 hours also. Do that every single August. My boss called me the other day, told me my anger management class certificate ran out. I'm like, what? I could do that online though, but I could swore I just took it. But I guess it's been 2 years. I just took my CPR recert. I took my baton recert. I took my pepper spray recert. You graduated high school in '67? Wow. What's up, Dave? I don't know if I've met Dave before. Hey, Kurt. God bless, brother. All right, On Me Travels. Go get some sleep. God bless. '67. Yeah, I was born in '67. You remember that snow year? Yeah, I do too. Buffalo was pounded, man. There was so much snow. I remember I was watching on TV. I was like, man, I'm glad I don't live there. My best friend is from Niagara Falls, but I think he was stationed California at that time because he was in the Navy, but he lives here close now. That was some deep snow in Buffalo that year. It wasn't too long ago. I don't think he was here yet because I've been friends with him about 10 years now. I think it's been over 10 years. So I can't quite remember. Yeah, Steve needs a phone. We're gonna have to take up a collection for Steve. Something that stays charged through the day. I don't know. You go on these lives on a phone, you can burn up your battery. Yeah, I'll look at that link later. 10 feet of snow. Everybody in that area would have to be strapped with shovels on them. We got slammed in Massachusetts with blizzard of 78. Oh, wow, 78. I'm trying to think, 78, 78. Was that when the Air Florida crash happened in D.C.? No, I think that was 81 or 82. On on a live Slains Grove vid a couple of days. I don't know. Oh, so we're connected. Okay. I connect with a lot of people. I like to help people out. I I'll look back and make sure. I get messed around here now. I'll shut this live down. I'm not. This is only my second time. This my second live. My wife hijacked my channel. She did like 10 minutes. um, she wants to do videos with me more. I told her you got to have a subject. I try to defend the faith. That's what I'm about. Apologetics. So I did a video tonight. I'm going to put on probably tomorrow morning after some editing. My channel's growing. I get a lot of views. It's weird. I get 100 views in 24 hours. I'm not used to that. It's been happening a lot here lately. So, which is good. Get the word, get God's word out there. That's what I do. What I want to do. It's what I feel led to do. So, what'd you say, James? Not Emmett. Steve's phone. You're in. Okay. Yeah, she did one of my old videos with me. We did on top of a mountain talking about worship music because I had some older Christian friends tell me you can't play that stuff in your church. That's not right. You gotta have the old hymns. And I'm like, hey man, I love the old hymns, man. But if I can praise God through any type of music, that's how I'm gonna do it. So we did a video together. She was nervous wreck though, but she was pretty calm the other night on the video. We did a 20-minute video. Everybody's like, "Oh, I love your wife. She's beautiful. She looks so much younger than you." Yeah, thank you. It's great. She's only 2.5 years younger than me. I must look old because I'm bald. I'm bald because it fell out during the chemo treatments in 2013, and it grows fast. But she makes me keep it shaved. Yeah, yeah. Happy Valentine's Day, James. You better take your wife something. All right, Travels. I thought you were gone already. Get some sleep. California getting it, Sierra Mountains. I don't think James is leaving. I think you got to go, Lloyd. Or no, you said on my travels. Okay, yeah, they gotta get some sleep. Got to get some sleep. 1 a.m. over there in the UK. Whew. I hope to be sleeping good at 1 a.m. It's Friday night, so I'll stay up a little bit later. I could get called in like at 5 a.m. if I need to. I don't know. Hopefully not. I told my guy, don't be calling me. You can stay over. But he's got to be back in at 1 o'clock tomorrow, so I can call somebody else. But usually I just do it myself. If you want something done, just do it yourself. Usually if I get called in on a Saturday morning, it only lasts for a couple hours. I can come back home and go to bed. I've went in 2 Saturdays. I got there at 5 a.m. expecting to be done in 2 hours, and I'm still there when the next guy comes back in at 1 p.m. It's crazy. James, you didn't leave me, did you? Better not. I thought he said he was Oh, he did say peace. Okay. Yeah, he gone. And on my travels. I still got 7 on here. Lloyd's on here. Heather's on here. Dave, you still here? News unit, you're not allowed on here. That's why you're blocked. Yep, Heather, I just deleted his comment. I don't know. That dude is not, he does not need to be around me at all. He tried to get in here the other night. He was fine, but yeah, I watched his lives. That dude's ate up. He's calling out other Christians preaching truth and cussing at them and calling them all kinds of names. That stuff don't fly with me. No Christian talks like that. All right, Dave, I see you here. Yeah. Yeah, this news unit guy, man, y'all don't stay away from that stuff, man. Some people just think they got it all, they're the stuff, and they think they know everything and nobody will confront them, just acting like that. What are getting recertified? Kurt, I do security work, so I gotta get recertified firearm. 65. You're buffering? Oh, where you're at? Yeah, I can't help that guy, Thunder Preacher. That he doesn't preach. Yeah, he might preach the Bible, but he doesn't understand the Scripture. Not at all. I've watched him. He doesn't understand. He misinterprets Scripture so much. The young creations or gap. Every time I read, Genesis, I can kind of see the gap theory, but I don't know. I mean, 6,000 years, 10,000 years. Could God have created a Thunder Preacher? I watched him just belittle people that I know that are true believers and understand the word. He calls my brothers and sisters Satanists, cusses. I mean, F word and all that stuff. Calls people homosexuals that are Christians. No, I'm not going to try to even. I can't minister to a guy like that. I heard him say that nobody will confront the unit. Nobody will take me on. Oh, I pray for him all the time, Lord. I've been praying all week since I found out who he was and what he was about. I'm not playing that game. I will talk to you. I talk to atheists. I've had atheists come on my page and talk to me for a while, and then they start calling me names. I'm just gonna. I don't have to throw pearls to swine, but I'm not calling the unit a swine. I know he says he's a believer. That's great, but you can't do that. Talk to people like that. Yeah, it needs a lot of prayers. He does lives all day long. His channel never stops. Can't reason with that guy. Nope. If you think that you got it all together and you know everything and nobody will challenge you, you need to hit your knees and really seek something, the truth, some conviction or something. Yeah, I'm very nice to people. If you know me, I love everybody, but I'm not going to sit there and get called a name or anything like that. He never sleeps. He's on live all the time. I never see his channel shut down. It's always live, and it's like nobody's watching. There's nobody there watching him, and he's just talking and talking and talking. Condemns anybody that reads the wrong Bible, what he doesn't see suitable. If you're not reading the right Bible, the right translation, whatever. I definitely don't lean Calvinist. I have Calvinist friends that say they're going to change me. I'm the Calvinist. I'm more Arminian. I mean, I believe we're all Calvinists are saved, Arminian are saved. But I don't like the part where you tell somebody that God picked you or not. You don't have any choice. You don't have free will. I believe in free will. I see free will in the Bible, even though it doesn't say free will. I see it, just like it doesn't say rapture, but I see it when I read the scripture. Well, I'm sure he is on. He tried to come on here, but I had to I had to block him. I can't, but I don't know how he got on here. I guess he's not blocked from the live chat. I don't know. I don't know how all that works. He was on here tonight asking me questions. He's trying to gain information he can use in a video against me. You know, he does that to Mr. Christian. Um, Mr. Christian does very long videos. I can't watch them all, but what I see in Mr. Christian, I mean, he kind of worries too much about other people what they're saying, but Mr. Christian knows what he's talking about. So I'm not gonna sit there and listen to some guy down a guy that I know is telling truth. He never sleeps. Yeah, I don't know, Heather. Something's wrong there. Yeah, Dave. I got quite a few Calvinist friends. I met some online, good guys. We discuss a lot of stuff. I was raised Baptist though, so people think they think I'm Calvinist. I asked my dad. I said, "Were we Calvinists?" He said, "No." So my dad goes to Baptist church now. My wife was raised Pentecostal. I was raised Baptist. We go to a non-denominational church. It's more leans towards Baptist. Um, uh, um, the Vineyard movement. We're kind of connected to them, but we don't go off all their teachings. Yeah, I'm sure he is. He's always on. I've never seen him. If he goes off, he's on another live immediately right after. So I don't know. What time is it here? 8:42. Borrowing my daughter's computer because it works best. But like I said, she's moving in 2 weeks, so my wife's work computer will not. I don't think her job lets us do live streams, and I have a slow computer that I was on the other night and it was buffering real bad. So I don't know if that's gonna work. I got a new iPad from work the other day, but can't use that because I don't think the job would like that. This company owns it. They watch me. I see the programs they have on there that can watch what I do. You know, if you go to any questionable sites or anything like that. Dave, where are you from? You on the East Coast, West Coast? Or no, did you say you're in Iowa? I thought I saw. Or was that somebody else? Everybody leave me? I see four on, but I see Heather said be right back. Nobody responded. All right, that's cool. Yeah, that's kind of the way I see it. I mean, he's sovereign, and that's what my Calvinist friends say. He's sovereign, so it goes against. If he gives you free will, then he's not sovereign. And I'm like, well, if he's sovereign, he can also give me free will. You know, he can give me the option to choose him or not. I don't think he forces anybody like a puppet. Been in Minnesota for 33 years with your wife. Awesome, awesome. Been married 33 years. I've been married for going on 30 years. Um, May, yeah, 30 years for us. We've been together since 1988, so almost 32 years almost we've been together. 30, yeah, something like that. Man, time flies. I got two adult kids now. One's 28, one's 25. One's on the road during the week. He's a long haul trucker, a regional trucker, and then he sleeps in his truck. And my daughter's moving to Texas to be with her. When she gets married on March 6th. To her husband is a pipeline, X-ray tech for a pipeline. So never been to Texas. I'm gonna go check it out because we're taking her down there. I'm gonna run through Arkansas, Tennessee, Arkansas, and down into Texas. I've never been to either one of those states, and I'm right next to Tennessee. I've been so close to Tennessee. Married 38 years. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, Mr. Christian has been going at it with the news unit. Those news unit posts a lot of stuff about Mr. Christian. I don't know. I don't know why Mr. Christian just doesn't stop messing with him. Same with Diamond Dustification. He's always going at him, and it's funny because Diamond Dustification is telling me just to let it go, and I have let it go pretty much. Want to visit the hot areas? We're going to Fort Worth area. Who's that? You talking about Mr. Christian? I don't know. He does a lot of videos. I don't know. I don't think he works. I don't know how some of these guys stay online all day. I mean, you post 5 videos a day, 30, 40 minutes, sometimes an hour. I can't. I can come on a live for a long time, but I can't watch no hour-long video. Diamond Dustification does some long videos too, but I like a lot what he speaks of. I'm trying to watch his testimony now. It's like 40 minutes long. I watched 10 minutes and then I watched another 10 minutes. So I still got a ways to go. His story's pretty wild to think back what he's saying. I guess it's hot down there all the time, Lloyd. James runs northern Texas, and he says it's cold there. And he runs from Arkansas to Texas and to Louisiana every single week. He hauls lumber like my son does, but different companies. I met James on here, same with, a lot of people you meet on here. It's cold in northern Texas, Lloyd. That's what James tells me. Always a question mark. That's what I asked him. I'm like, cold? He said it was, where was he at this morning? He said it was 27 degrees. I think he was in Louisiana, though. He might have been back. He was heading back towards Arkansas. I know it gets cold up in Arkansas, northern part, but it's weird. The weather's been different down south compared to up north in the last couple of years, because I know they've been getting a little bit warmer weather up north than down south. I was at the Blue Ridge Mountains a day, and it was 10 degrees warmer, and that's west of me. Usually it's colder there. Yeah, Lloyd, my son runs Pennsylvania. He runs out of Hagerstown, Maryland, through Pennsylvania, runs the Parkway all the time over into Philly. He ran 3 loads of Philly this week. Sometimes he goes through Maryland up into Philadelphia, because he likes to go through Elkton, nice truck stop. He runs New Jersey, Delaware, Virginia. He runs PA a lot. He is a lumber guy, so he's got to take those tarps off. Luckily, he's been doing night loads, and he can sleep in the morning, because that ice forms on those tarps. He's got to take them things off at 5 a.m. sometimes. Ooh. I told him, I said, you better appreciate the night loads during the winter. Summertime, different. You don't mind getting up at 5 a.m., taking your tarp off, because they unload you at like 6 or 7. But Philadelphia, he just doesn't like being in parts of Philly at night. He spent the night there last night because he was out of hours, South Philly. But I like Philly. I love Main Drag in Philly, man. It's a great place to go visit. So much history, so much to do. The underground markets and all. Go down there, eat breakfast, and look out the window, watch people's legs going by. It's pretty cool. But I know it's cold. I think it's cold here tonight too. It was cold all day here. Let me check our weather here. I'm in the crossroads of the Civil War. A lot of people don't realize the Civil War took place down here in it's 29 here, Spotsylvania, Virginia. A lot of people think Gettysburg. When I say I live at the crossroads of the Civil War, they're like, no, you don't. I'm like, yeah, I live on Spotsylvania battlefield. There was 5 battles in this area during the Civil War. He loves his job, Lloyd. I always wanted to be a long haul trucker when I was growing up, but I couldn't do that now. My wife's told me, why don't you go do it? We'll go out together. Be like long haul. He's a regional. He runs the East Coast, northern East Coast. So sleeps in his truck, got a refrigerator, microwave, coffee pot, all that, got a curtain he closes, so privacy, so nobody can see in his window while he's sleeping. You leave the truck running, I know Pennsylvania's kind of against that, but man, when it's cold, when it's hot, you gotta have that truck on. You need your heat. If not, if you plug something in, those batteries on a diesel for some reason die quick. I don't know why, but yeah, he's got to have his heat, especially when it's 27 degrees. Yeah, he drives like 4. He's been running 4 loads a week. He usually leaves on Sunday night. He's been leaving on Monday mornings. Delivered his first load Monday night. He delivered his 4th load last night and just stayed in Philly and drove straight home this morning empty. They've been letting him go empty. Yeah, it would get cold. You don't want to turn off a diesel. Diesels are made to run. You got to leave them on. Sometimes the older ones, you had to plug in to keep the oil box warm, or it wouldn't fire up. If he's off for like a holiday, 4-day weekend or something, company always tells him to go back on the second day and fire up the truck, or it's cold to suck the juice out of the battery. So it's different. Man, I should have got me a drink. When you're talking this much, your throat starts hurting. My wife is sleeping on the couch out there. She told me she was going to sleep on the couch. I told my daughter, I said, "You left mom on the couch." She said, "She ain't going to sleep there." I said, "That's what I thought." I was back here making a video. And she's got a big chase lounge, so she can sleep in it till I wake her up, make her go to bed. I think we're going to get up kind of early in the morning, she said, if I don't get called in. Something she wanted me to do. I don't forgot. The famous architect. Lloyd, you related to the famous architect? Guess there's an famous architect named Lloyd Wright. Let's see what Heather means. My haze, I got a purple haze with all these lights in here on this computer. It's a brand new computer too. That's why I use it, because it loads me right up on live streams really quick. Lloyd, you still here? I see 4 people still on. Heather said she'd be right back. Kurt, still here? I know when you're on lives, you got to jump in and out. You got to check things out. Sometimes look at different things, or like, oh man, I need to check this on my phone, check your date. Frank Wright, is that the architect? I don't know if I've Frank Wright. That name does sound familiar. I don't know much about the architects, famous architects. I know there's some out there. Yeah. Well, I'm down to 3 people. I got 5 thumbs up on here. Yes, Frank Lloyd Wright. Frank Lloyd Wright. Okay. Wow. I have to look him up. I probably have heard of him. So it's Frank Lloyd Wright? Is that what it is? Must spell that right. Ooh, picture popped up of. Yep. Frank Lloyd Wright. Oh, okay. Yeah, he got lots of structures. They got all of his structures online. That's what I was like looking at. Yeah, he did a house. I see the Falling Water House. Oh yeah, that's cool. Oh wow. Imperial Hotel in Tokyo. He designed that too, huh? Wow. Hey, Kale, how you doing? I have not seen. I've seen something pop up tonight. Oh yeah, I commented on one of your videos. That guy was saying that something about Jesus, or there was no God or something. I saw that. Yeah, I'm looking at some of Frank Lloyd Wright's architecture. Yeah, he's got that water house. That's pretty cool. Yeah, did you go back at him, Kale? I don't know who that guy was. I didn't know. I know you get some haters on your page. Kale gets out there and preaches the word on the street, sometimes with his kids, and he's funny, entertaining, and he preaches the word. If y'all don't know Kale Beverly, man, you got to check him out. I don't catch his lives. I know he gets into some deep discussions on there. I love watching his short videos too when the telemarketers call him. That's hilarious. Yeah, Kale, I just started doing the lives recently. But I've been doing some videos because a lot of Christian brothers and sisters are calling us out, saying the eternal security is not real. That we're saying we can just sin, and that's not what any of us are saying. It doesn't give us a right to just sin. Oh, in Minnesota, Wisconsin, also. I pulled up a bunch of his pictures, Dave, to look at his the work he's done. That guy's a great architect. I'm gonna check out some more of his work when I get off of here. I like seeing stuff like that, houses and buildings like that. How do you join me? What do you mean? You're on here. You subscribed to me a while ago. Or did I say something about joining me somewhere? It's only my second live. My wife did a live one night for 10 minutes when I was in another room. She got on the computer and hooked up to my YouTube. You are an artist. Yeah, Lloyd, that's what I thought somebody said today. Are you laughing out loud? You're an artist. I thought, was it you? Somebody, I know it was just on a live, and I thought somebody was on, said they were artists. Was that on earlier today? Man, I'm on here way too much. What are mediums? Kale, you're the man that has to tell me how to do that. I know you know how to put people on the camera together. I see people doing that. I don't know how to do any of that. Hey Dave, I do videos on. I've done a couple of videos on mediums that Christians shouldn't seek out mediums. I got some older videos. One of them's not too far back. Can't miss it. It's a lady with the crystal ball. You know, I got Christian friends that say they seek out mediums all the time, and I'm like, you can't do that. Oh no, my husband's talking to me. I'm like, that's the devil talking to you. You can't be seeking that stuff out. Yeah, I don't even know. I have to mess around with this thing still, Kel. Try to figure all this stuff out. Okay. Yeah, that's not it. Yeah, Kel, I see your live. I have been on some of your lives before, watch you talking to people, and I see that you have guys pulled up on there. Not mystic mediums. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. Did I say the word mediums? Maybe I'm spewing too much. Kel, I know you've had some popular people on. You ever had what's his name? Uh Ron Dawkins? I don't know. What no. Can't remember his name. Ooh, let me see a share link on mine. I know you can share out. Let's see, one down here I thought was a share link. Okay, yeah, just ignore me, Dave. I don't know what I'm talking about. I was like, yeah, you know what mediums are. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I just people are messaging, you know, you're not talking to them, you don't understand always what they're saying, or they meant and they said something else totally off than what you were thinking. Yeah, I don't know, Kale. Dang, I'll do some research on that, Kale. There's videos out there. You know, you can YouTube anything and watch it. Yeah, I'm on this. I just went on YouTube and my channel and clicked live. It just connected me right on. I don't know if there's my daughter. This is her newer computer. It works great. Tried to do it on my wife's computer the other night. It wouldn't do anything. I went on my personal computer, which is very slow. A lot of stuff on it wouldn't work. It worked a little bit, but it buffered a lot. So it's all I see is where it says studio. Like I said, I'm not a computer savvy person. I've been wanting to do lives, but you can't do them from your phone because I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet. I have a lot of view time on my videos, but I don't have. I have 626 subscribers. I think I'm growing. I'm growing faster now. Doesn't matter. Yeah, Kel can probably tell you some stuff about that. You know, Kel knows the scripture. It's really cool to watch him get out and do the street preaching. I don't know how people don't get angry sometimes. I'm sure you've had a few, Kel, but you just do everything in love. Your kids are awesome getting out there too, man. Your kids are learning the word and learn how to preach it. We're told to always have an answer, right? Wonder what happened to Heather. She took off on me. She said, I'll be right back. I know she was like on a vacation or something. Yeah, exactly. I see my wife has this little cross hanging up here on the wall, all by itself up there. My buddy James left, Heather left. They were my main ones. I talk to them every day, just about. We live chats, or I talk to them. Actually, Heather just Facebook friend of her, and James I talk to on Marco Polo while he's driving his truck, and Steve Parks, if y'all know him. He's doing some Revelation videos. He has been here lately. He just goes by Steve Parks. I was hoping he would show up on here. He's down in Florida. So I was on here for an hour the other night, my first live, and this one just up to an hour. The one my wife did was 10 minutes. So yeah, Kale, I gotta go check out. Are you doing regular videos too, or are you just doing your lives, or are you doing your street preach? I saw you tonight, but I did start watching that one video tonight, and then I decided to come back and do my video, but I commented to that guy. I'm sure I'll get some flashback from him. I have a guy that came on my old video where I was talking about I kind of titled the video Jesus declared all food clean, and he's like, I used to be where you're at, and he goes, the Bible speaks nowhere of that, and was telling me I can't eat this and that. And I gave him some stuff in the old language, and showed it, differently. So hopefully he read it. He hasn't commented back on that one, but I don't know. People like to pull me back into the law, give me all these things I need to do to get saved. I believe in Jesus Christ in my heart, and I confess it in my mouth, and I try to walk upright in righteousness and walk in the spirit. It's the flesh fights it all the time, but man, I have belief. I truly believe it, man. I've seen too much. Wow. Yeah, I got a lady that works with me claims to be a witch. Okay, Lloyd. I got an officer that works for me that's kind of. He says he's not into the Hebrew roots, but he kind of talks like that. But I've been ministering to him a lot. He don't challenge me a lot anymore. He's very loving now. Well, he's always been a nice guy, but he's different. You know, he listens to me now. I'm his boss, but I mean, I talk to him in certain ways. I've got on him a couple of times, like, man, don't try to feed me that stuff. And when he gives me scripture, I correct him on it, and he sits there and looks at me like, oh wow. So I don't know. I'm hoping, because he's kind of seemed a little off in left field, but I don't know what group he's following. He says he's not from the Hebrew roots or anything, the doctrine they teach. I didn't know if Kel been involved with any, like talking to those guys or not. What time? It's 9 o'clock now. I guess Kel left us. Heather never came back, so got 6 of you on here. Wow, it's been up and down, up and down. Yeah, yeah. I try to piece it all together. I got people that tell me you got to read this version. I read many different versions. I got parallel Bibles. I try to compare the scripture. I've always said, read the word, seek God in it, and He's going to reveal it to you if you're true to it. If you really want it, He's going to reveal it. All of us get different takes on it. I guess God reveals things differently to all of us. Um, it's I know that if we're here, then we're here for a reason. There's many people that live here and never confess the name of Christ, and I guess they're here for other reasons. I mean, 2013, I got cancer right when I was starting to. I was became a local minister in my church, and that's when I got cancer, and it was really weird. I was told I was going to lose my voice. Cody, I let I let Lisa stay on my page because I want her to see the videos I've been making because she was so sweet and always nice to me, always out of love. And now she told me I'm welcome to her channel anytime, but I'm getting a lot more thumbs down now. I told her, why you got your friends coming over here? I mean, I'm hoping she will come back and get away from that unit guy. She's been live with him though. And it's true. It's true. Yeah. I don't know. Lisa's been on the mountain, I think, a little too long by herself. She's she can't be calling people out for being asking for money or being monetized when she's sitting there asking for people to pay her electric bill and stuff like that. I just don't understand that. She's a wolf. Yeah, you might be right. She's calling out Diamond Dustification because of his voice and stuff, and really she shouldn't. Her voice is kind of different too, you know. Not that I'm calling people out for their voices. I don't like the way I sound, but some people have different sounding voices. Diamond Dustification, I don't know. I didn't know. I told him I didn't know, who he was or who she was, and I guess there's a story behind that, But I mean, voice is one thing, but preaching the truth is another. If you ain't gonna preach the truth or you don't want to listen to people, and iron sharpens iron, if we're just gonna fight against one another, how are we doing anything in love? Um, you want to, she says she understands grace, but calls out all the grace preachers saying, "Oh yeah, you just want to sin, you just want to sin." I think our flesh wants to sin, but we don't have a right to sin. Oh, cool. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, one of my buddies watched her one time. He goes, "Dude, she gives me the creeps." Yeah, she started. See, she was a big Tim Henderson and Chelsea Bedell fan. Um, I think I just went back on Tim's page. I don't like. I'm not somebody who wants to hear about the rapture all the time. Um, I guess they kind of get it. Him and Chelsea Bedell talk that. They're great people. I've seen them teach, and they teach truth. But I just don't. I don't like the rapture stuff because I believe in a pre-trib rapture, but I just look at it as we have work to do, and I want to preach the word and lead others to Him instead of just staring at the sky. Because I think when His disciples were staring at the sky, an angel comes and said, "What are y'all looking at the sky for?" Yeah, you know, um, it wasn't time yet, I guess, and I don't remember what was exactly said. He'll, you know, preach the word. I'm if I go out and stand and stare at the sky, I do love looking at the sky. I mean, when you got blue sky, clouds, and a little bit of clouds and the stars, it's awesome. Really? He made fun of somebody for praying for that missing 6-year old. Is he? You think he's really a Christian like he says? I mean, Christians don't. We're supposed to watch what comes out of our mouth. You know, it's he just cusses and carries on. I was on live the other night. I was like, whoa! And he said that any of you that don't follow me or won't talk to me, I'll never fellowship with you again. I'm like, what about forgiveness? What if we did come back together? You're not going to forgive another brother or sister that you claim to be in the family with? Come on. You know, it's that's like saying I'm not going to break bread with you anymore because you're not a believer and all you want to do is step on, on the precious word of God. Yeah, I tell you, Cody, after watching him, I was like, man, does this guy really think he's a Christian? I don't like to tell people they're not Christian, but the stuff that what defiles you is what comes out of you. It's not like I was talking about food being clean. That one guy, we eat stuff. It doesn't go to our heart. It goes to our stomach and it's expelled. You know, it's what comes out of us. The way we speak, the way we act. Non-believers see that, and if we're not producing the fruits of the spirit in front of people, how are we glorifying God? You're sitting there spewing out words that just, man. Hey, Kale. Yeah, I don't think a true believer would cuss in their lives like that and just call everybody, tell them that he's not going to break bread with them anymore. He won't fellowship with another believer if they don't follow him. And that's not how a Christian's supposed to act. And Lisa's getting in there with him and calling people homosexuals, other Christian brothers. It's just, why would I talk to a brother like that? That's not what we're supposed to love. And they say they're praying for us. I'm praying for them because I've just never seen people act like that. I've never seen a true Christian act like that. Yeah. He's I believe it's getting set up for that. Like I said, I don't speak to rapture. I don't like to hear the rapture stuff every day, but I believe in the pre-trib rapture. I don't believe the church is going to suffer the bride, through the tribulation. When I read Revelations, I think I got a pretty good grasp on it. Yeah, well, I think sometimes, a Christian can slip up a word or, hit your finger with a hammer. You going live now, Kel? Cool. Once I get off here, I'll jump over there because I don't know how long I've been on here for over an hour now. My voice and my throat's starting to hurt because I didn't bring anything to drink back here with me, and that's way out in the kitchen. Yeah, Cody, I know people, Christian might slip up, say some words, or hit your finger with a hammer. You might say a few choice words, but to call people cuss words, like he was doing the other night on his live. I'm glad, like, he's only got like maybe one person watching at a time. But when I go back to him, I noticed 30 people watch, but I'm sure they didn't watch because his lives go all day long. They never stop. Yeah, if y'all haven't got Kel, you got to check out Kel, man. Kel's a funny dude, and he knows the word. And he's the way he lays it down is awesome. If y'all don't know Kel, man, you got to check him out. He does some street preach with his kids. I love watching his short videos when he does that. Yeah. I was laying in bed last night and I looked up at my phone. I told my wife, I said, oh, she goes, what? I said, they found that 6-year-old dead. She goes, oh, you didn't know that? I said, no, I didn't. I don't know Christina Saved by Grace. I don't think I know her. Saved by Grace, I think I'm connected to somebody like that. I'll check that out. Yeah, all right, Kel, have a good night. I'm going to try to jump over there. Go to your live. Yeah, man, we should definitely pray for the family. It amazes me. All right, Kel, God bless, brother. People say, oh, what good are prayers going to do now? I'm like, what? The good thing is, 6-year-olds with the Lord now, I believe that a child, they go to heaven. The parents, yeah, they got a tough time ahead. They need prayer. You pray that they don't get like addicted to anything or take their own lives. I don't know what it's like to lose a child. I don't want to know. I have a friend up in Pennsylvania that lost his child. He was a teenage son, man, good kid, man, and that was hard, man. And I'd heard they walked away from God, but I think they're coming back. And I don't know what it's like to lose a child. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I know what that's like, because I know there's probably other people that do. I know there's people that do, and I don't even want to say anything about that. Hey, Diamond Dustification. Sleeping in. How's it going? I'm doing good. Sleeping in for the weekend. You are? You finally sleeping? I didn't think you ever slept. Me and Lloyd are actually talking about your boy. He tried to get on here tonight. Want to know why I had him blocked. So I don't know why he wasn't blocked on my live. Somehow he got on here. I blocked him from my channel because I don't want that guy nowhere near me. His lives are ridiculous. Cussing at people and making fun of people for praying for that 6-year-old girl, his parents and all that. Wow. How do you call yourself a Christian? How does that work? Just stuff spewing out of your mouth like that. I don't understand it. Diamond Dustification. I've been watching your older video and your testimony. I'm 20 minutes in. I'm watching bits and pieces, man. I'm wanting to hear it all. Am I sub to Christina Saved by Grace? I haven't had any issues with her. Is she the one when she comes on lives, it takes her like 15 minutes to get settled in her seat? She's always moving around. it might be her. I was like, wow, man, does this chick ever sit down? I don't know if it's the same one. I knew I was subbed to somebody. I don't always catch names, you know. So Christina's her name, Saved by Grace. Wow, does she go against Grace teachers though? Bubba's Property Maintenance. What's up, brother? Yeah, I've been on for an hour and 15 minutes now. We've had a few come and go. I don't know. Minister of Grace and it's Sarah the one I'm talking about. I don't think I know that one either. Yeah, I'm sure they do have multiple accounts. Yeah, I saw him as, you know, I see him taking y'all's stuff and replaying it on his channel. He thinks he's the stuff, man. He thinks he's got it all and says nobody will challenge him. I'm not even gonna mess with him. Um, yeah, he was on there the other day saying these guys, if they ain't reading from the King James version and they're this and that, and I'm like, man, I read the King James version. I compare it to other versions too, you know. Yeah, she claims to be a prophet. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Yeah, I know diamond justification. It's I don't hear him really give any scripture. Anything I've seen so far. Like I said, you actually told me just to walk away from it, and I did. I got away from it. He was on here on my first live. And he asked me a couple questions, and I knew right away that he was trying to connect me. He asked me, "Oh, you follow Tim Henderson?" I was like, "No, I don't." And I knew what he was about. Sister Heather picked up on him too. And I was like, yeah. And then I went and watched it. I was like, man, this guy's live all day long, and there's nothing fruitful coming from it at all. There's no substance to it, other than oh, this person, that person, and I'm the stuff, And it's I don't like people that are cocky or think they know it all, and that's what he is like. It seems like he's that way. I hate talking about people, but I'm a protector. I do security for a living. So I protect my brothers and sisters, whether on here or in person. If I'm out with you in public, or even if I don't know you, and I see you're in a situation where people are coming at you or somebody's trying to fight with you and you don't want to fight them, I'm gonna step right in between it. It's gonna come to an end. I don't like people fighting. There's just no reason in it. Okay, Cody, I have to check that out. Yeah, I guess Mr. Christian, he warned me about a couple yesterday, and oh man, I can't remember her name. Then she come and warned me and gave me some links of Mr. Christian's because I hadn't been watching Mr. Christian because he puts out so many videos. I can't keep up with him. Very hard. Yeah, we know them by their fruits. I I haven't seen any fruit being produced there. I mean, I watched Lisa for a long time. I always got along with Lisa, and then everything went south one day. She was calling out all my friends and my brothers and sisters, and I was like, "What the heck's going on?" Mr. Christian is very knowledgeable. So are you. Um, I just did a once saved, always saved video tonight. I haven't posted it yet. It goes along with my eternal security one. My next one is going to be preservation of the saints if it's biblical. Because I have some Christian brothers and sisters that are like, hey, I don't know, maybe teach it more because they see a lot of the once saved, always saved videos, but maybe it's not getting explained. Because there's, people think you can lose your salvation. Yeah, it's true, Lloyd. Sean is so mean. Who's Sean? I know, Bubba. I'm trying not to judge like that. I mean, the Bible says that we got to judge righteously another brother or sister, that we shouldn't judge the unbeliever. So the not judging part, it kind of gets taken out of context sometimes, but we got to watch how we judge, lest it be judged back to us. Oh, Sean's Mr. Christian. Yeah, he's a mean dude. I know I really don't have no place to judge because, you know, I have my own. I got to remove the plank from my eye first. But we got to hold each other accountable, in love. But if they're trying to hold me accountable, saying I'm wrong, you don't call me names, tell me I'm going to hell, stuff like that. That's not how a brother or sister talks to another brother or sister. You know, if I caught you out cheating on your wife, I'm gonna come to you and say, "Hey, brother, man, we got to talk here, man. Not belittle you and cuss you out." Yeah, we are messed up, Lloyd. There ain't no doubt about that. None of us deserve anything good. We all deserve to be condemned to the pits of hell. But thankfully, we have a very loving God. Um, I've tried to preach that to non-believers, and they're like, "Oh yeah, what about all the children that died in the Old Testament?" I said, "They're with God." Yeah, but they didn't live long. I said, "But you're of this world. This is not where we're supposed to be. We're foreigners here. Um, we have a short time here. I mean, we don't have 900 years like they did before, the flood. And the earth had canopy over it. People were able to age. Dinosaurs were able to survive during that time. Um, you know, it's hard to explain that to a non-believer. They always throw to science. I mean, I like science too. Science is cool, but it's always changing. Yeah, we gotta always bring it in love. And Sister Marie had a guy on yesterday. I guess he was a Mormon, and he was talking to a couple of them. And he said Jesus was a God, and what kind of God? I want him. We were being nice about it, but Sister Marie's like, "Hey, we're supposed to be loving." I'm like, "Wow, if I don't tell him the truth, I don't love him." Because we're supposed to tell the truth. If we keep it to ourselves, man, that's not love. We're supposed to take the word out there. Um, a lot of, I guess, I don't know, a lot of Christians maybe don't do anything with it. But I got a lot of Christian brothers and sisters that really don't know the word, but they love to come to church and be with other believers, and you hope they learn and be able to answer for their why they have faith. And the reason why is we're supposed to have an answer. We don't have to be a biblical scholar or anything like that. We just got to be able to answer for our faith. But sometimes we show it. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, we don't have to be fearful of losing our salvation. If we're true to it, we're true believers. Heart condition, we can't lose it. Yeah, I tell you, I watched 20 minutes of your video, and man, you talking about, I saw the title. I was like, whoa, I gotta watch this, and just seeing, you're a year younger than my son. That's what's blowing me away. Um, I think you're 27 from what you said the time you were born. Yeah, yeah, I know, Lloyd. There's a time, you know, we got to do it. I've been in many situations where I missed out, and I'm like, wow, I missed out, but maybe something was planted there, and God just didn't want to use me fully, and He's going to use me somewhere else. I know that. Yeah, Dave, he's got his video. It's a little ways back in his videos. He's got a lot of videos, but his testimony is like 40 minutes long, and I'm 20 minutes into it, so I got to watch the rest. I've been trying to catch bits and pieces when I can. I sometimes can't sit for 40 minutes. If I'm at work, I try to listen to some, but if they bring me somebody, I got to drop everything and go. Um, I can sit in my office a lot by myself, but it can get shut down unexpectedly when they don't even warn me. Police will show up at my office door, just bam, won't even call us. Yeah, you're not old. Hey, what's up, blessed mom? Saw you earlier today, right? Yeah, I saw blessed mom. Yep, earlier today. Yep. Which live was I on? I've been on a couple lives today. Was that Billy? Yeah, Billy. I just found Billy today. I think that was his first live. Like I said, Diamond, you're like a year younger than my son, so it makes you like 27. I'm 52, dude. Get ready to turn 53, so I'm the old one. I think Dave might have me beat. He's been married for 37 years. He might be a young man though. Yeah, you've been on a few live streams. I was on Billy's 3 times today. I think I was on no, Sister Marie didn't do one today. Tony Sue did one tonight. Somebody else. I've been on a few today. I check out. Sometimes I can only stay for a couple minutes at a time. I got so many people I'm subscribed to that do lives. They do them all at different times. So I'll tell you what, I won't do a live again without having something to drink. My dang throat's starting to hurt. I've been down to 2 people, back up to 7. You got people in here you can talk to. You can talk. Cody, you're 26. Okay. You're a young whippersnapper also. My daughter is 25. Get ready to get married. Lloyd's 40. Yeah, Lloyd's getting to that age where everything starts hurting, man. I think when I was 40, I think I was 43 when I had back surgery, and then I had wrist surgery. I got cancer at 46, I think. That's good. Stay healthy. Eat good and take care of your body. Man, when I was young, I used to fall out of trees and stuff. Yeah, Diamond, I'm kind of figuring that out by your testimony. Okay, Dave, 70 years old. Okay. Saved since the age of 7. Wow, cool. Yeah, Lloyd, I do. I should have brought some water back here with me. My dad is 77, Dave, and my mom's 75. They live up north too. They're up in the mountains of West Virginia, the deep mountains, the higher elevations. They got a lot of snow today, I think. Yeah, Dave's got us all beat, I think. I'm 52. I don't look at any age like 70 years old. My dad is 77. Um, he runs circles around me. I mean, he's had a hip problem now. He's got an ear problem. He's had 2 back surgeries, but he's got a 64-acre farm, man. He works that thing all the time. Or he's somewhere in the small town he lives in doing something for somebody or running pipelines for his neighbors at 77 years old. He came down here a few years ago and helped me put siding on my house. He's a workaholic. He was a steam fitter most of his life. And when he first started down here in Virginia, he moved here from West Virginia. He was built all the Tropicana train carts that you still see today. Yeah, he's got 64 acres. Um, my sister's got 25 that my dad's given her that my grandfather owned down the road about 5 miles. And then me and my brother and dad all bought 240 acres together. That's all hunting land. It's got bear caves on it, big rocks with bear caves underneath, rattlesnakes in the summer. My brother has a cabin there. I don't go there much. I'd rather go to my dad's 64-acre farm. I love it. It's got a house on it. He's got streams running through the front yard. I like it there. His backyard is just a mountain, a big hill goes up, big like field that he cuts hay from, and then it goes to woods and just 4-wheeler trails and stuff. My dad and mom grew up in West Virginia. Yeah, I love getting out and I want to have a piece of land. I don't have any. I wish I'd have bought some here. I got it. I own it in West Virginia, but we bought that in 1988. $36,000, for 240 acres. You can't get that anymore. We've timbered part of it and already paid it off like the first couple of years. We decided to timber it. I don't like timbering, but it's good for the land. But I don't like doing it because it takes away my best spots. Ugh, I bet you are moving snow. I guess you don't have any snow removal tonight, or you done for the day? When we get snow here, man, I got friends that run snow. They're contracted out and plow snow, and them guys run around for days, and they're crane operators. They work like 14 hours a day already. I'm like, how do you even find time? They run cranes all the time with union crane operators and stuff. Then they plow snow when it snows, which doesn't happen much here in my part of Virginia. I think we've had a dusting this year, and winter's almost over, so I'm a little afraid that March is going to get crazy. We're heading down to Texas on the 29th, and I'm hoping that we'll get some big snowstorm as we're leaving. I got somebody coming to stay with my two dogs for the week. The young man's going to stay here, but he can just stay here at the house. Uh, yeah, Diamond, I love the snow. I can't get enough of it. I have an ATV I like to go out and ride. So if it snows like 6 inches, I'll go out here and run all up and down through my neighborhood. I got two sheriffs that live like four doors down. One of them, he's like, "Hey Jones, can I ride your 4 wheeler?" And I'm like, "I don't know, man. Can I ride my 4? No, I'll write you a ticket if you ride it." So he'll write me a ticket, but he wants to ride it. So I have a power line behind me, but we can ride down there, but you got to get through their gate. They don't want us riding there, but I don't know why, because they used to say, "Oh yeah, keep it packed down," but we got a bunch of trucks that started going down there and just tearing up everything. There's houses next to it, power lines, so they didn't like the sound. I guess guys were drinking and stuff. Yeah, Ravi Zacharias is awesome. When I got into apologetics, he was one of the first ones. Ravi and Frank Turk is my two favorites that talk apologetics. So Ravi is so kind. I mean, it don't matter what comes at him. Frank is too. Frank's pretty good. He gets some tough questions. Lloyd, you don't know Ravi Zacharias? Now there's two Ravi Zacharias. One plays some harp or something or flute. I don't remember. But Ravi Zacharias is he's I think he's from India. He's an apologist. He's very kind. Non-believers will ask him questions, or professors, and they get on stage together. And he knows how to answer questions. You got to look him up. You got a lot of YouTube videos there everywhere. Oh man, I'm trying to think of that name of him. Yeah, apologetics. My last church I was at, they like, oh, I want to teach apologetics. They was like, oh, there's no place in the church for them. I'm a pastor now. He lets me do like small groups of apologetics. He goes, it's got to be spoken of. Yeah, Lord, you got to check out Ravi Zacharias. Just like Frank Turk, he talks apologetics. There's American Family Radio also. If you ever get them on their podcast, um, there's a couple guys that do apologetics. They travel all around. Yeah, he was seeking Allah and found Jesus. And there's that. Yeah, he wrote a book on it, right? I think that's what you're saying. Um, what is this guy's name? I listen to him on AFR. Bert Harper and Alex McFarland. Alex McFarland travels all over like the East Coast, teaching apologetics in schools, churches, and colleges. He's a real good apologist. He's very kind, speaks very kindly. Always, people say something. He's like, "Well, God bless you." That's awesome. Okay, I know that name. Been a while. I haven't watched Robbie in a while. I don't remember. He took him under his wing. Yeah, God, it's been. I can't remember. Golly, Robbie's awesome. I don't remember. I think my old church, one of the local pastors, had turned me on to Robbie, and that's actually where I started watching The guy that did the Creation Museum. Oh my gosh, I can't even think of his name now. When he went up against Bill Nye, the science guy, but I thought that was a very weak debate. I was very disappointed because Bill Nye, the science guy, I mean, I don't think he really had much substance to what he was trying to say. Yeah, I don't know why people don't like Robbie. He's so loving. He knows how to lay it down, and it just blows me away how he says stuff. I I would love to be able to teach apologetics like Robbie does, and stay so calm with people coming at him because they try to make him stumble at times. Yeah, he knows the word very well. Um, he always, he gets up there with his glasses and he's always holding them like this. He walks across the stage and says it, and they will try to make him stumble. Some of the stuff, the analogies he give, it's like Tony Evans. You ever hear Pastor Tony Evans preach? He's always got these analogies that he uses. I'm like, how do these guys do that? They just Tony Evans always does it. Yeah, Robbie's in the spirit. Yeah, he's definitely. I don't know Frank Turk. When I see him on stage, man, he's funny how he does it. Well, see, Frank Turk gets a lot of atheists. He goes to a lot of colleges, so he gets a lot of atheists. Robert Breaker. I don't know Robert Breaker. Yeah, the debate with Bill Nye. Yeah. Yeah, I know. He's not really, I mean, he's not a science guy, but I thought, what's his name, could have destroyed him. They kind of stocked the crowd with some world renowned, supposedly atheists that said that they would take him on. I don't know. Robert Breaker is a teacher, right? I don't know Robert Breaker. Plus, Mom just mentioned him. Yeah, I have to check him out. Well, I didn't know what it'd be like when I got on here. It took a while for anybody to come on, and this one, it's like 9:38, and still got people on here. I guess some people like to stay up late. I'm usually get ready to go to bed or passed out on weeknights, but I don't work on weekends unless I have to. Okay, Diamond, I have to check him out for sure. Oh wow, yeah, keep repeating the gospel. Wow, okay. Yeah, a lot of people have a problem with the truth. And so we were talking about earlier, that some of the people that are coming out of it's like Satan's working overtime. He's got a hold of some of these believers, that are really coming against the grace community. Um, they'll talk grace, but they doesn't seem like they got a grasp on how much God really loves us and what grace really is. Um, I guess it's hard to understand. I mean, maybe because we know that we don't deserve it, but you really break down the scripture, you can figure it out. Oh, he has a lot of videos. Good. I have to check him out. Even Diamond said that about him. That's awesome. Yep. Satan's time is really short. He is getting desperate. He's trying to steal. And the bad thing is, he's probably going to take some of our brothers and sisters that we might think, that they're true to the faith. But like my eternal security video and my once saved, always saved video, it talks about apostates that were among us, they really truly never believed in their heart. I don't know what's his name was talking about not judging people. I don't know if he left us or not. I'm not trying to judge anybody. I'm just, we got to call truth is where it's truth. I know some people get mad when Christians talk like that. Well, he knows he can't beat God now, but he kind of tried, or he knows he can steal souls. He knows that much. The good thing is he can't read our minds, what we're thinking, because he would use that really bad against us. Being in the flesh, our flesh wants to It fights against the spirit. We're supposed to walk in the spirit. If we walk in the spirit, I guess we're able to stay away from. We're able to realize our sins. An unbeliever doesn't realize their sins. They don't have any remorse for it. As a believer, we should know we're getting ready to sin, or wow, I just messed up. I need to go, talk to God about this, or go to whoever you sinned against. Go tell them, hey man, I've sinned against you. Oh, cool. I don't mind the King James only guys, as long as they know how to lay down the word. Not everybody knows how to preach from the King James and really get the truth. Wow. Yeah, he's going to deceive many, and then he's going to turn on them. He's tribulation might be easy in the beginning. It's going to be able to make those left behind fall into it and worship the beast, take the number. Because Revelation says, the 144 be marked when God's done dealing with the nation of Israel in the tribulation. And then there's multitudes that wash their robes clean in the blood of the Lamb because they held strong and didn't worship the beast. I like people that can draw timelines to it. That always interests me. I'm in a class at church right now where my pastor's leading, and he got like 20 people, and I thought it was only gonna be like 10 of us. It's a big group, but he's like showing us. We got people that are very well versed and others that say they're not. So we're trying to get together and learn how to break down the scripture, and other ones can learn, teach the others how to break it down. Very interesting stuff. We just had our first class. Yeah, it does. Diamond's only 27, bless mom. So I don't know. I think he's in his testimony. He said that he started seeing stuff at a very young age in his house. So at night, and just you gotta watch his testimony. I remember talking about not turning the lights on or something like that, seeing eyes, and I guess he said something about video games. Some of the video games he played kind of drew him into some of the things that he did. Oh wow. Yeah, I got to watch the rest of you. I had to go scroll down through all your videos to find your testimony because I know you put quite a few videos out. Heather was here earlier, bless mom. I think she was her and I think who else was here? Yeah, Heather said I'll be right back, but she never came back. But I know she was said she was in a hotel up in way north, so getting lots of snow. So I don't know. She disappeared on me. Some things here. All my moderators are gone. I had a few moderators on there. So I just added a couple more of you. Oh, she was on Brandon's live. Was Brandon doing live? Sister Marie's probably on there. If we're talking about the same Brandon. Yeah, she's on a weekend retreat. Okay, yeah. If it's the same Brandon, yeah. Maria wasn't there. I know she didn't do her live today because she's not on a Friday. So, Sir Brandon, yeah. Try to hit some of his lives. He gets a couple people in there. Maria's always sharing him out. I always try to hit hers a little bit. She's on in the middle of the day, so I'm at work all those times. Hey, Misty, how are you? dropping by, say hello. Yeah, Misty, you were on my first live, I think, the other night. We've been on here for an hour and 45 minutes. You haven't stopped by at all today? Well, Diamond, my church, I'm the old guy, one of the old guys there. I have a lot of 30 somethings there that really know the word. And they really, hey, Brother Bear, what's up? Yeah, this is only my second, my second live, Brother Bear. Well, it's my third on YouTube because my wife hijacked my channel for the second one. So, yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of young people in my church, Diamond. We're down to 400 people now. A lot of young people, and they teach and really go out and spread the word. Yeah, our teenagers, man, we're trying to find a place where we can teach them more because we have to have a separate night for them. Um, because there's so many, we have so many kids in our church. Our young kids are just blowing out. No, I'm not popular. Um, so we just got a new leader for the young, the teens. I think a leader is going to do really well. My son's involved with that too. He's best friends with the leader and the leader's wife. They're really good for these kids, and I think they're going to have a lot more stuff for them because we don't draw in a lot of parents with teens, because the teens have to go in and listen to the sermon. They don't have their own class. Now, when I was going to church, we went to Sunday school and then we went to church. Big church is what I call it. A lot of it's separated now. Yeah, Misty, I try to watch all her videos too. If y'all don't know Misty, yeah, that's the problem. You get some that don't really know. They misinterpret scripture. Now I try to study scripture before I do anything. I want to make sure I'm right on it. I don't want to put anything up here wrong. You're always going to get the ones that come and tell you wrong. If if somebody corrects me on something, I'm going to admit that it's wrong, but I don't try to put anything up wrong. I mean, I might slip up in a live here, say something or not understand what's saying. There's Sunny Day. Who's Sunny Day? Brother Bear. Who's Sunny Day? Did I miss somebody? Did y'all hit the like button when you came in? I had 9 for a while. It's always good to get likes. Man, I can't believe I've been on here for almost 2 hours. My wife, I was on here for an hour my first time. She goes, that's kind of long. I was like, really not. Yeah, I think my brother Steve Park says it takes him a while to get a good take on his video. I know Floyd Money Mayweather. Yeah, I remember him. Boxer, of course. I love boxing. I used to watch it all the time. Sunny Dave Weather. Okay. Oh wow, Floyd hasn't fought in a while, has he? He retired now. God, he's like older school to me. Not real old. I think he was. Yeah. I know, Lloyd. You a boxer too? Oh man. Diamond, or did you do a video today? You said. I got one I just made a little bit ago. It's gonna be like 11 minutes long. I know you like that I get to the point. I try to get it out there. Try to keep it short because I know most people only watch a minute and a half of a video on average. Oh man, I used to box when I was a teenager, man. Boys and Girls Club, and then we ended up getting our own little league together, man. We beat that. garbage out of each other behind the house somewhere or on the side of the house where none of the parents can see us. Oh, you've been sleeping for 24 hours? Wow. I knew you had said you had some issues with sleep. My son's been having problems. He's a long haul, like a regional trucker. Said he was up at 1 a.m. this morning, but he couldn't drive until 4 a.m. till his hours started again because they restrict them. So I laid down for 9 hours last night and 9 hours the night before, and I wake up, I'm in pain. I can't sleep that long. I can sleep. I know how to sleep, but I need to get up about 7 hours, 6 or 7 hours, so my body don't hurt because I wake up, my back's sore. My wife, in wintertime, man, she likes to go to bed at 7 o'clock, and I'm like, that's too early. But last night she went to bed at 8, and I was like, I'm not going to bed. And then I got really like feeling weird, so I just laid down and fell asleep. Yep, in the spirit realm, he's. Oh wow, yeah, that probably makes you sleep more, doesn't it, Diamond? Wow, talking about the spirit realm now. Wow, makes me think of the Young Guns when he took all that peyote. They said we're in the spirit world, and they're walking through the Indians, and the Indians are just looking at them. Yeah. All right, bless mom. Um, I know you're the only lady here right now. God bless. Have a great weekend. If I don't talk to you again. Yes, definitely. You got a blue wrench. You got to come back. Um, Diamond. When I went through cancer treatment, um, they kept lowering my dose of Benadryl because Benadryl makes me pass out, even the lowest dose. Oh, Misty was still here too. She's Thus mom was asking where are all the women, and I forgot Misty's here too because Heather was here earlier. So bless mom, you weren't the only lady on here at the time. Okay, good. You know Misty. Yes, I've been following Misty for a while. Ugh, yeah, I know about that one. Now, bless mom left us, Lloyd. Misty was saying goodnight to her. Sometimes it's hard to stay up. Ooh, Vicodin. Ooh, first time I ever took that, I was at work took it for a tooth pain, and my boss got mad at me because I punched out and went in an office and fell asleep, and he's like, "You can't be on the clock." I said, "Buddy, I punched out 2 hours." He goes, "All right, just keep sleeping." So I slept until I was able to drive home, and then next time I took some, and I got a call and said, "You got to go pick up your nephew at school in elementary school." I was like, "Does he know how to drive?" I cannot take Vicodin. I can't do painkillers. Painkillers knock me out. I took one last week for some tooth pain. I had a tooth pulled out and it was hard to get out. I slept good through the night, but the painkiller didn't kick in until I woke up. Vicodin, no, Vicodin don't work for me. It just does not agree with me. It will put me down quick, like dizzy, all that. Yeah, you take something all the time, it's gonna stop working really. Yeah, I try to not take a Vicodin. I don't. They gave me some oxycodone last week, and I said I'm not gonna take that stuff. She says just get it, and you know if you need it. And I did the first night when I was starting to lay down. The pressure was bad. They just yanked the tooth out, but it was left a big crater. Wow, third heaven. Yeah, Misty, there's a lot of battling going on right now with some of the grace channels getting attacked by others that believe in the gift of grace, but don't quite understand it. So it's gotten real bad. If you see some of my videos, I've been talking about it in love. I'm not trying to belittle anybody. I'm not going to go to that level, and not that I would anyway, belittle somebody like that. We're not supposed to be arguing like that. Yeah, we're supposed to be in love and sharpen each other. We're not supposed to be chucking rocks at one another and spears, flaming arrows. I mean, the devil is just laughing. He's laughing at this. That's why I don't want to, I'm watching some of my other brothers, sisters go back at them, but I've pretty much pulled away from it. But I'm doing the videos on the once saved and eternal security just to help them. I had a couple brothers tell me that they're not quite sure. They want to know more. So that's why I'm trying to teach it, maybe explain it better. Wow. Yeah. It is very hurtful when you've been talking to somebody that's very loving to you and then they just turn on all your friends and then tell you, once they find out that you're still connected to them, like, oh, you can come here and visit anytime, but don't even cross me that way, like you're warning me. So it's bad. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. I know what I know I'm not allowed to sin. I've never said that in any of my videos. I don't think any grace preacher ever has. But that's what a teacher, we all preaching the word, It's yeah. I'm just watching my other brothers and sisters. I mean, most of them have said they're done with it. They're like, just don't worry about it, Rodney. And I got some that are kind of still dealing with. They got the one guy that's still posting a lot of stuff about some of them that I follow and making fun of him on his videos. Yeah, I know, Diamond. It's I don't know. YouTube, I thought they had rules against some of the stuff that's going on, but I guess not. It's free speech here, which some places don't allow you to do that anymore. Nope, he sure didn't, Misty. Yep. Wow. I know, Diamond, you're getting attacked really hard. Hey, I've been watching your videos of late. I saw you a while back, and I think I subscribed, but I never really followed your page. And then I had to once I started hearing your name, and I was like, man, this guy preaches truth, man. This is where I'm going to stay. And I got hooked back up with Mr. Christian, because I stopped watching him, but because he posts a lot of videos, I can't keep up with some of them. But I mean, he contacted me the other day and actually subbed me back. And I gotta stay with him, but he teaches truth, so I want to hear truth. But he also realizes when fake accounts are showing up. He's able to warn me about the fake accounts that come on. That's right, Brother Bear. We can't even guess the mind of God. Yeah, Diamond gets attacked bad. Diamond knows the word. He teaches it. For a young man, it really blows me away for what you do know. And I enjoy listening to your channel. Like I said, I'm trying to get to your testimony video. I tried to do my full testimony. It just got too long. I did one a while back because I've had a lot. This went on since I came back to the Lord and became a true Christian. Is what I say in 2009. That's when stuff started kind of happening. The enemy tried to get me back because he had me. Yes, Diamond is a threat to Satan. He has one of his older videos, Misty. He's got one that's 40 minutes long. I think it's from Satanist to what do you call it? Satanist to, I don't remember. Diamond, have to tell you. I had to scroll down because Diamond does a lot of videos. Wow. I'm starting to get tired, guys. 10 o'clock. I've been on for 2 hours. That's right, Dave. Yeah, I'm usually weeknights. I'm passed out. I hear my wife moving around, so that means she's going down to our bedroom because she was asleep on the couch. I don't think she'll pop in here because she's afraid she'll get on video waking up. So I might have to go get me a little drink before I go to bed. But I gotta take medicine anyway. Yeah, she's doing that, Brother Baron. That's wrong. Yeah, Lloyd, I like fellowshipping with y'all. Misty, you have a good night. I love you. Wow, that's wild, man. Yeah, my wife just peeked in on me. Yeah, Brother Bear, she's it's really just gonna hurt her more than you can't you can't hurt God's children. You just can't do it. Yeah, I know, Lloyd. My wife, man, she's a oh man, she keeps tight rein on me sometimes. I love her to death. She's funny, beautiful and funny. Um, she when she wakes up though, she's rough. Dogs will wake her up at 3 a.m. wanting out, and I act like I'm asleep. Yeah, she looks over my shoulder. She I saw the door pop up and I see the door right over there. She popped in and looked real quick. I don't know if she got on the video. This is her office. She's got so much stuff in here. She works for a company out of Florida, but she's the only one in Virginia. Good night, Dave. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Good night, Misty. Yeah, guys, Brother Bear, Diamond, Lloyd, one's still on here. I know we just got to keep fighting, keep spreading the truth. We'll fight against the enemy. That's all it is. The enemy's got hold of them. I mean, I still love Lisa. She doesn't think I do, then she's wrong. I always got along with her, and I just can't believe what's happening. I mean, because I wasn't a big Tim Henderson fan, and she loved him, and I just kept quiet about it. But she turned on him one day, and she thinks that we're just saying we can sin, and I don't think any of them ever said that. None of my friends have said that. None of my brothers, sisters. All right, Misty, good night. All right, Lloyd. Yeah, I need to get off here. 2 minutes or 2 hours and 3 minutes in. Whew. Yeah, I'm starting to feel it. So, hey, good night. I'm going to roll off of here. Thanks for stopping by. I love y'all. Tim Henderson preaching on the rapture a lot, but he's got their gospel. Yeah, that's what I mean. I've seen his teaching, and he teaches truth. It's just the rapture stuff. I believe in the pre-trib rapture, but I don't want to hear it all the time. It's just, I think a lot of people do, so that's why they get popular on here, but I'm not here to get popular. So, all right, guys, love you all. Have a great weekend. If I don't see you again, I'll have a new video out tomorrow. Once saved, always saved. So they might come at me. So check it out. Good night. Bye.